So yeah, we needed the power bracelets, which were on Fire Island for this. What's in here, you ask? Well, there's not much. We're not going to be starting a dungeon. There's this tablet, you see. Okay, so, get your Wind Waker. This is a 6-note song. There are only 2 in the game. So you'll be moving your baton, or your, left hand, and, the, whatever it's called, the control pad. You'll be moving that to the left. Or not, when I say the left, I mean the right. So you move it to left, down twice, straight, left, right, straight. Or right, left, sorry. Like I said, there are only 2 6-note songs in the game. They are both for temples. This one is the Earth God's Lyric. The other one is called the Wind God's Aria, I believe, or Area, which we'll be getting next. Now, however, this won't do anything right now, but you will meet a Zora, who's Laruto, which does not sound like Princess Ruto in the Ocarina of Time yet at all. She is a Zora sage. For an age she offered prayers to the Earth Temple, praying the power to repel evil would remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost its power. Or this power, sorry. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil in the sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple, and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years it survives. The song you just conducted is one which will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken... Link looks so weird. The melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. So we're looking for a bloodline with that instrument. The door that walks away will only open when Sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. So maybe you remember where we've seen this before. If not, it wouldn't surprise me. This was a long time ago, whenever we saw this. Now, also, if you wanted to, you can go and do the Wind God's Temple, Wind God's Aria, Wind Temple, whatever you want to call it. You could also do that first. It does not matter what order you do. You'll be getting an item in both temples, and you only need that item. So, let's say you get the item from here, you don't need the item from the other temple. And likewise, if you do the other temple first, you don't need the item from... Let me rephrase that. If you do this dungeon first, you will not need the item found in this dungeon for the next area. And if you do the second area that I will be doing first, then you will not need that item for this dungeon here. So don't worry about, oh, which one do I do first? It does not matter which one you do first. So, on that note, let's go ahead and get out of here. Down. I do like how the Wind God's Aria and Earth God's Lyrics sound, though. They're really cool songs. You actually don't play them that much. Every time in the dungeon you see a stone tablet like that, you will be playing it. And obviously once, or twice, is required once to learn the song, once to get in the first door. And then other than that, I don't know how many. But it is a cool song. It's not the one that's repetitive in the dungeons. That would be the command melody. That's the repetitive song. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear it yet, but somebody's playing a harp. I'm sure you already know who it is by now. It is the Chief of the Root. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. That would be kind of cool, but, you know, no. Oh, hey, speaking of which. Okay, that was weird. Is this where our mysterious harp? Nope. That would not be it. I know it's one of these doors up here. So it's probably this one. This would be the one. Magic, I'm not really sure why. Is there a... I guess it's taking you there? If you change the wind direction? I guess? I don't really know. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, it's something we'll figure out eventually. Need the grappling hook. If you've watched Crystal Star Studios' run of this, I will admit, or not admit, I will agree to it. If there's a spot in any dungeon or area where you get stuck completely, look around for a grappling hook thing, because usually you don't tend to think that would be what you're trying to do, but it actually is. Anything over here? Actually, what is up here? I've never looked. Yeah, I know, I'm straying from the path or whatever. We got plenty of time in this video, guys. Don't worry about that. Absolutely nothing. What a ripoff. Alright, so our mysterious harpist is... Medley! I don't know, I haven't seen him. He's even been doing other things without me, like going to check the mail. I don't know. Who cares if he's not with you every 5 seconds? Yeah, because you're not really his mom. That's really creepy. Yeah, well, sorry. It looks like he will be coming with us. Yeah, it's also got this thing around it, the harp that you were looking for. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. Will you conduct me? What the hell do? Hey, I got it right. Cool. I did not expect to. I'm just saying, it sounds cool to me, that song. Not my favorite in the game, overall in the old-time games, but still like it. So I'll be quiet now, if she does play. Alright, so now we will be taking Medley to the Earth Temple. Actually, really quickly, let's not do that just yet. But yes, Medley is the Sage of Earth. She was that Ruto's descendant, which is pretty much a given that the Zora evolved into the Ruto, or the Ruto are previous, you know, descendants. So it's expected to say that after Hyrule was flooded, then the... Apparently I'm not hitting that. Oh wait, go up here, duh. There we go. Okay, is there like a grappling hook thing up there now? Oh wait. No, look away, you doof. There's a treasure chest right there. Because he was like looking up right there, so I was like, is there something I'm missing? There we go. Alright, so that gave us a little bit of money right there. But yes, that pretty much confirms that these Zora, after Hyrule flooded, that they were no longer in existence, or, you know, some of them changed into Naruto. Which is kind of weird, because you think if Hyrule flooded, they are an aquatic race, so... that doesn't really make a lot of sense. You would think it would be the Gorons, and obviously not evolved into the Ruto, but evolved into something else, because the Gorons can't swim in water. As proven in Majora's Mask, if you try to swim as a Goron, you're gonna drown. With the Goron mask equipped. But there are Gorons in this game, the Goron Merchants, so that's kind of strange, actually. Because that's the only Zora, but, you know, she's not technically alive because Ganondorf stole her soul. So that's kind of strange, actually. And it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but... this is Nintendo. Since when does Nintendo make sense? So yeah, this is the last thing I'm going to do in this video. I'm not actually going to get started on the dungeon. That'll be next video. Ugh, I'm dreading that. I honestly am, guys. I don't like the last two temples. I hate them with a passion. I don't mind the first two. I don't even mind the final area that much. I actually like the final area. But, oh, these two dungeons, they kill me. I love the bosses for them, but the actual dungeon is just, ugh. And not just because of a certain enemy that some people know I hate. Also because of just the sheer fact that it's a lot more challenging than the first two. Not because of fighting, because of puzzles. Because there are some puzzles in these two dungeons that are either really hard or just really irritating and a long time to do, like pushing blocks and all that. So basically that would be giving you your controls. R, like you would use for the statues in the Tower of the Gods, which I didn't go over how I felt about the Tower of the Gods. It's not too bad. The first part with the cruising and all that's kind of annoying, but other than that. So, A to lifter, roam around. If you jump off of something, she will help you fly. She can also fly herself, just like you could let her fly in the first area whenever you had to make her fly up to the area. Use R to call her, just like you do with the statues. Then she'll follow you around. Use the command melody to command her, for example. Now, while the command melody would seem helpful, it's going to get really irritating, because you got to do it for a lot of stuff. I'm not kidding. So now you have control of her. You can fly. You also have a flight meter, so you can only fly so far. After that, you're going to be forced to drop. And I don't know if it restores all at once or if it does not restore it all. But let's have a look here. Okay, it does. And then hit R to return, just like you would with the statue. So, she's similar to a statue, but she's also got other abilities to her as well. So, on that note... Wrong one. I'm not sure if she has to play it or if she'll play it with you or not. So let's find out. I'm sorry, but that doesn't sound anything close to what the Wind Waker sounds like. I mean, I can still hear it, but it doesn't sound near as much what it sounded like on the Wind Waker. Whatever. Earth Temple, in case you guys didn't already know from me telling you from 3 episodes. So, that will be it for this episode. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we are going to do the Earth Temple. This is not going to be fun for me. Which is funny, because I said I really missed the project, and now I'm like, oh, I don't want to do the temple. But, whatever. So, I will see you guys next time. I'm talking too much, so whatever. Bye. See ya. Adios.